Hey crafty family, it's me, and it's time for part 2 of Feather Mania. Check it out. Do they not look awesome? These are 2 of the feathers that we used on the jelly plate, and if you can see, they have been stamped. Can you see the stamping on there? I hope you can. I'm standing over the camera to make sure that it shows up. But anyway, we're going to do that. On these feathers, I use the music notes on this one. So there's music notes. And then on this one, I used the script stamp that I have here, and I just pressed it along. This one's still a little wet, so I'm going to put it up here. This one's dry. And I painted the stem part, I don't know what to call it, the stem, whatever, with some paint. And yeah, so I did that to these 3 here. I painted the stem with some metallic paint. I haven't done anything to these right here, but we're just going to do these 3 because you can do whatever you want to yours. You can stamp them, you can not stamp them, do whatever you want. So anyway, after I painted the stem and let it dry, that's when you can stamp it, or you could stamp it beforehand and then paint it, whichever works for you. I just took a piece of paper so I can lay it down and stamp my image. And what I'm going to do on this one is I really like the script. I need to find my ink. There's my ink. So I took some of and now what I like to do is, because it's hard to get around this little stem part, or vein, or whatever you want to call it. I guess it's probably a vein, really. What I would do is I would take the stamp and stamp it on there, especially towards the bottom where it's thicker, and I would carefully kind of press it to make sure it got a good impression. Like so, and it got a better impression that way. And then it's easier up here. I don't have to do that really, because it's smaller. And I can just give it a good press. I can do that if I want to, but don't really have to. And you get cool text. And then I can just do a little tip there, and voila. You got some cool text on your feather. And of course you can't read it. It's not the point of being able to read it. It's just the point of being able to see how cool. And actually I can read it here. But it looks really cool. Definitely gives it a cool element. So I'll do that on this one. This one, let's see, I used the music notes and I've got little gears. We can do that one. That would look cool. Let me get a block for this one. A stamp block for this sucker. We'll do gears, and you want to use black paint, preferably probably stays on. Something that's going to dry permanent and fast. So, let's see. All of that's cool. Very cool. Very cool. Down here. And what's cool is I can go back in with the tip of this and get some more on there, and some spots that I didn't get. And then, as you can see, I've got all those cool, like, gear things. Very cool. That's a good one. And then we've got this one, which, let's see, stamp this off a little bit. Let's do, since this one's kind of thin, we're not going to get much to show up on here. So I might do some more of the text on this one, just because it's not likely going to show up a lot because this one's a thinner one. That actually showed up better there, that way. I should do that over here and press it in. When you press it, it gives it a really good impression. There we go. That one's not so bad. Yeah, the script stamps are something like small and repetitive work best on the ones that are thinner. And then let's do, on this one, we can do some swirlies, swirly-doos. See how these will print out. Not bad. And I can just do one stamp and get all the areas I missed, or one swirly. For these two right here, and be strategic about it and get them in spots that you missed. Like so. Very cool. Isn't that cool? Very whimsical and cool. Love that one. So I think you're getting the gist of what I'm doing here. Just making some cool patterns and whatnot. Like here's a key. I can do this key. Doing like weird things. It's like picking up the paint or something. I don't know why it's doing that. Clean it off a little bit. Yeah, it's like picking up the paint off the feather. I don't know why. I think it's just the stamp. The stamp is a cheapy stamp, but it still looks cool. Little keys, very cute. So yeah, so you could do that all day long, 6 times on Sunday, and you will get yourself some cute little feathers that you can then add some other decorations on. Like for instance, I am going to add some stickles up the thing of this one. Obviously I haven't painted the stem yet, but that's okay. I'll do that after. I want to show you the dealio with this. I can use that color, or I can use, well, this color. Let's use this color. It's like my favorite stickles color. And like so, and let it dry. Put that aside and let it dry. And then maybe we'll do, let's see, I got a good, I got a purple one somewhere. Thought I did. Oh, there it is. I want to do purple on this one since there's a touch of purple in it. Right down here. So hopefully I'm on camera because I did zoom it in a little bit so that you guys can see better. So there's the purple. Set that aside to dry. And I think on this one, I am going to take some rhinestone chain and go up the middle of it. I'm going to get a piece. Hold on, let me measure a piece of this. I need something to cut it with, so bear with me. I gotta spin my thing and find my cutters. There they are. Okay. Okay, so now in order to adhere that, I need some of my Fabri-Tac. And I'm just going to figure out how far I have this to put it. I guess I could start back here ish. Yeah. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to carefully put this on as best as I can and as straight as I can without it slipping and sliding all over and getting my fingers in the glue. Come on. It gets difficult. I probably should use tweezers. That would make it a lot easier, but I'm just going to slide it into place. There we go. Look at how pretty that one is. Gorgeous, darling. So these are the things you can do. And then, to even further it, you can add a little doodad, which obviously these are still wet, so I really can't, but I did here. I added a little flower, I added a little gemstone. You could do whatever you want. You could tie a little tiny ribbon with bow, or ribbon and make a bow at the end of it. You can find a way to hook some danglies on it, which I'm sure there's, you know, just take some wire and wrap it around and then make a little loop and do some danglies. I want to do that with some of them. I might save that and do that in the live stream. I'm hoping to do my live stream tomorrow, Saturday night, because I didn't do it tonight because I didn't feel well. And I still don't feel great, but I feel a little bit better than I did earlier. So if we can in the live stream, I'll show you how to do the little danglies on them. So yeah, so I hope you enjoy this. I think they're so adorable and they're gonna look awesome on anything you put them on, whether you put them just tucked into a journal that you make or tucked into a card as a secret little surprise, or if you do you know, one of your mixed media mashup or just a mixed media page in your journal, you could put some feathers on and put something about, you know, feathers, you know what I mean? like a saying and put the real feathers in there. You know, like you could use these to decorate anything, decorate anyhow. You could take them and, like I said, when you wrap the, I'm going to show you how to do that, wrap the metal around, you can make little, you know, have them hanging from a chunky charm or something like that. You can paint both sides if you want to. But yeah, so you could do anything with these. The possibilities are endless. Use your imagination. And do whatever you want with them, but it's another alternative. I know I did the paper feathers a while ago, and you know, we decorated them very similarly, and now we've got real feathers. So yeah, we're on a kick here with feathers. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you had fun. I love these. These are some of my favorite things, and I plan on making loads more of these. And yeah, you'll probably, if you ever get a Happy Mail from me, one of these might be in it, because I plan on putting some in Happy Mails and all kinds of good stuff. So if you make any of these, please post pictures of your creations in the Pink Poodle Pack Creative Playground group. The link is in the description. If you are not a member, please sign up. Also, make sure you are subscribed to my channel and hit the bell icon that is next to the subscribe button to make sure that you are set up with your notifications so that you get emails every time I go live, so you don't miss my live streams, and emails when I have new videos so that you don't miss out on those. So yeah, my little feathers. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Make sure you give this a thumbs up and share it on your social media, Facebook, Twitter, yada yada. And I'll talk to you guys later. Make sure you do what you love what you do, be nice to people. Bye!